ladies and gentlemen. She joins me in studio. My goodness. Wow. When last have I seen her in person? First thing, I think it was about almost 2 years ago that we've actually seen each other in person. That's the first thing. Secondly, she joins me in studio as a very, very different person. I don't know what it is. We're about to find out, but there's this radiance, there's this glow, there's this thing happening. It's a vibe, it's local, it's lekker. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the one and only, it is Abigail Human. Yes, ma'am. Wow. Yes, so man.
Ja, het is goed om terug te wezen.
Wow. I am still a
Oh my
bitchy.
word, I'm so happy to be here.
I'm still a bitchy in awe. Like, I'm still a bitchy taken aback. Like I shared with you off air a few moments ago. Ek is 'n bietjie vir die baas.
Ja.
Jy lyk mooi, jy lyk uitstekend. Jy lyk asof jy vol lewe is.
Ik is vol leven.
Kan nie ophou
Oh
smiley.
my word, ik is vol leven.
Hey?
Dikke by die Here.
Dis lekker by die jagga.
Baie lekker.
Lekker. I'm so happy to hear that, man. Let's talk about this. I mean, listen, first things first, for those who don't know, Abigail is one of those individuals that went from nothing to something. Okay, we're talking about from Delft to destiny. We're talking about someone that has shared the screens with some of South Africa's biggest names, most prominent actors. She's an actor, a model, a digital creator. She is an inspiration to young people, and now she's also an inspiration to single mothers, man. And so we'll get into that single mother conversation a bit later on. But she's all of these things, and in case you don't know, and it's obviously no secret, she lived a life that was filled with party and drinking, and a life that had got nothing to do with Jesus. Jesus was probably like just chilling on the back burner until she decided to make this decision and say, laat ek hierdie man, what's of the gods, laat ek hierdie man
Ek kan geen meer leven.
'n kans gee my lewe in. Okay, let's talk about let's go to the very beginning. Okay, I want to talk about, where did this journey start for you? Because I mean, how did you get to this point now to say, let me give Jesus a chance in my life?
Okay, so the journey started, I think, when I got my second child. I was converted before. I think that Noah turned 3 or 2. I think it was around about there. And then I was converted. I got saved. But then after, this life of feeling lonely, the things you've been through, all that kind of things. So it took me back to, there was a lot of like people telling me, oh, don't be boring. Don't think because you're a mom now and just want to be at home, sitting at home, doing this, doing that. So I said, nah, man, I want to go back into the world.
Wow.
I don't feel ready yet. But at that time, I was actually ready. I was ready because the things I experienced that time, I want to experience it now. And one time I asked this girl on a church camp, I asked her, I got this script, no? I prayed that day. I prayed and I asked God, can you do this for me? Can you? And He gave me that scripture, and I went to that scripture in the Bible, and that I was so amazed by that scripture. I walked with the Bible to the toilet, to the kitchen.
Yeah.
I bought Noah with the Bible. I was so surprised because of what God did. And then I told this girl, oh, I want that again, man. I want
Sure.
the scripture where I want to pray where God gives me that scripture and say, go open the Bible there. And then she told, her response was, soek dit, gaan soek dit weer. Soek dit, like, amper so, or how can I say it? Go look for it. Pray for it. And I'm trying on this new journey. It's so different for me. So I'm trying. And what led me to make this season, getting back to God, it was with my second born. The things like, it was similar to what I went through before. And it was a surprise because I never thought I was going to go through the same thing again.
Yeah.
You see, and I was so disappointed in so many ways. And God was the only option. He was the only option that I could talk to, I could cry to, because I've been talking to people, but there was no response that I wanted from people.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I totally understand when you say when you make the statement that nou gaan ek deur dieselfde ding weer,
Yeah.
and then you become so disappointed because then you're like, yo, Abby, didn't you learn? Yo, Cliff, didn't you learn the first time? And then you just become like really, really disappointed in yourself. Here's the reality though, Abby, like being young and saved isn't easy. More so, no? More so being young and being in the industry you are and being in the public eye and having access to so much. More so, it's difficult to kind of make these decisions to say, I'm representing Jesus everywhere and not just privately but also publicly.
Yes.
Before you came back to Christ, right? So that gap between you backsliding and you now just living your life for yourself, your friends telling you, "Kyk, geniet die lewe is lekker, moet nie so boring wees nie." What was life like then? You know, and honestly speaking, how did you feel on the inside internally?
Oh, life in between before
you came back now?
yes.
Yes.
Oh, life, it was so difficult because at the time, before I got pregnant with Gia, I was partying a lot. And it made me realize that I'm not giving attention to Noah, the attention that he needed. So when I got back, like from parties or wherever, from friends, and then he always used to tell me, "Mami, worry nie van my nie. Mami, begin nie om vir my nie. Ek wil by ou mense gaan bly wat vir my lief gaan hê."
Who said this?
My son Noah.
No, he did not.
Yes. En hy like, "Mami, worry van my nie. Mami is altyd weg van my. Mami party altyd. En mami is lief vir my nie. Ek gaan by ou mense bly wat lief is vir my."
How old is he?
He turned 8 in January, but at that time.
Wow.
And yet I didn't realize how it affected him. And I still went on and on until my mom told me, "Abby, you need to sit down. It's a serious matter because Noah is getting out of hand. He's doing what he wants to. He's telling me this and he's telling me that. He always cries. He wants your attention. He needs your attention. And he's a boy. He's growing up. And he's still growing up without a dad."
Sure.
So at that time, I told myself, I need to stop. I need to stop and I need to make a few changes. And I tried to make a few changes step by step. It was hard for me at the time, but I managed to get everything in order. So yeah.
Sure. I think the part that gets me the most is the realization that your son had to say that, like the fact that he was vocal, and the fact that he says, "But mom, I'm actually hurting.
Yeah.
I'm actually sad. Like I actually miss you." And then I think about how many young, not even young, but just how many mothers are till this day still living this life.
Yeah.
Kids still feeling neglected.
And we don't realize what the impact it has on our kids.
Sure.
And I think that's the reason most kids turn out to be on the streets, to follow, like, for example, myself. I the reason why I was in the world so bad because I didn't have the father figure. And when I was in school, I used to tell my mom, "I'm going out. I don't have a dad. I can party. I can do what I want to. There's no man that can tell me yes or no."
Sure.
And then I came home and I disappointed her. I came home pregnant. I came home with the wrong person. But I only learned from there.
Sure. God Jacobs popping in saying, "Whoop whoop, sis Abby, much love. We're proud of you. Pastors G and B, we love you. Sis Abby from the whole
Mahanium.
Mahanium.
Church, yeah.
Yes,
that's
Mahanium. Is that the name of the church?
Yes.
Awesome.
I hope I'm pronouncing it.
It's your church.
Thank you, Pastor God.
It's your church. I hope you are pronouncing it correct.
I think I am. I'm struggling to pronounce my church Mahanium.
Okay.
Such a unique name.
Okay, now you're on this journey, right? What's it been like so far? Now that you're back.
You know what, no? I'm so hungry. I'm hungry for this journey.
Sure.
I'm hungry I'm always the first one in crowd nights or to always have like something to say. The reason why I'm hungry, because when I was out there, I was so hungry. I was the kuierleier. I was the one making plans with my friends. I say, "Mama, Jy maak alweer plans. I say, Mommy, it's not me, it's my friends. They're inviting me, but in the meantime, I'm the one making plans. I'm the one that's hungry to go dance. I'm the one to announce this. So I want to give the same energy that I had in the world. I want to give it to God. I want to give it to the world out there.
Sure. Okay. Man. Okay. All right. All right. All right. I hear you. I hear you. I'm so happy to hear that, man. You sound like you're ready for this journey. One thing I will say though, and a lot of people don't want to speak about me, but I'll be honest with you. Just between the two of us.
Okay.
No? Just between the two of us. A lot of people don't say this, but the reality is, Abby, that this journey is difficult. This is the reality. More so because one has made the decision to live a life for Christ. More so the attacks and temptations and the mistakes are going to come. More so you are going to fall. More so you are going to mess up. Simply because you've kind of made this decision to say, I'm no longer living for myself, but I'm living for Jesus, right? And so what happens is, the closer you get to Christ, the more you realize how imperfect you are. The more you realize how at fault you could be, how imperfect you are. And I think people don't talk about this and even as young people, there's so much that we experience. And the one thing that we must always remember is that this is a journey. It's a journey. Maybe there are still things that you're doing that you're not supposed to be doing, but it's a journey. Right? And people don't speak about this. Our journeys are different with the Lord. One thing that is clear and evident, it's the fact that you are filled with so much joy, and I can physically see the difference. I can physically see it, and it's such a beautiful aspect. One of the things that I also saw that you put up on your social media, which I wanted to maybe just touch on very quickly, is you put out a post saying you want to create a foundation for single mothers to share their stories. And then I saw the amount of people that responded.
Yes, I actually have a good amount of people.
Did that surprise you when you saw the amount of people that said,
Yes,
Abby,
I actually created a WhatsApp group, and then I told him I'm gonna be on a radio station, and then I will announce it, and after that I will get like a few people that can maybe come out and just help me with the foundation, speak to the young women.
Yep.
I even told him it doesn't necessarily have to be single moms.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily have to be people that has like bad experiences. It can be good as well to inspire the next. You understand? So
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, so for people that want to join, so is this, let's say, foundation, for lack of better word, you created a group. Are these only is this group specifically only for single mothers?
No, that's why I said it's not only for single
Okay,
mothers.
so this group is for
anyone
that wants to be
that
part of
want
it,
to join.
wants to be encouraged,
Yes.
motivated. Okay. What are the details? If people want to be part of it, how do they get added into this group? Help me understand.
They can go to my page Abby's Life, and then they can go to the post I made, and then just comment they want to join, send their details, and I will add them to the group.
There you have it. Go on to Facebook. Abby's Life is the Facebook page. Go to the post. You'll see it there. It's clear as day. Comment your name. Just say, look, I want to join. And then she'll go ahead and she'll add you into the group. Abby, listen, thank you for coming in. It's been an absolute delight and pleasure. I actually have a song I want to play out with, dedicated to you.
Thank you.
Yes, listen, I'm out here dedicating songs to you.
Oei,
Okay.
I love it. Sien wat die Here doen.
Okay, so listen, I'm going to be dedicating this song to you. I'm going to be playing out with it this afternoon. If people want to find you and hear more about your journey, they can go onto your page, Abby's Life.
Yes, and they can search me on Facebook. My Facebook name is Shirley Abby Human.
There we go, Shirley Abby Human. Check it out on social media, or alternatively, Abby's Life is the page as well. Go ahead and check it out. What an amazing testimony. If you thought it's all done and dusted, if you thought it was over, listen, if the Lord could do it for Abby, imagine what else he could do for you. The Lord has set her free. She accepted Jesus, backslid, she came back, and my goodness, is she ready and fueled for more? This one is dedicated to her, Vishal Mitchell. This one is titled Joy. News comes up on top of the hour. Up until then, I'm back again tomorrow, same time, same place, for the afternoon drive from 4 till 6 p.m. Have yourself a lekker Thursday afternoon. And like I always say, stay blessed, be blessed, and God bless.